Congratulations, Chicago. Congratulations. You have made history, Chicago. For the first time ever in your organization's 100 plus years of existence, you fired your head coach mid-season. I didn't think you would do it. Just less than 40 minutes ago, I said on GPS, they probably won't. Will it even matter if they do? No, but you did it. Chicago has fired their head coach, Matt Eberflus. Out, gone, done. After the unforgivable loss to the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving, where, of course, Matt Eberflus and Caleb Williams in combination had 32 seconds on the clock, failed to utilize a timeout, ran a play, let the clock hit 0, and the Bears lose the game in gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, atrocious fashion. We were shocked by the way Chicago lost that game. Chicago Bears fans all night clamoring for Eberflus to be fired. Fairly, justly. And now there's a lot of questions moving forward for the Bears. But I think I saw Big Cat tweet this, and I 100% agree. This next coaching hire, this offseason, early offseason, right? Probably going to happen January, February. This next coaching hire for Chicago is quite literally their most important coaching hire ever. Outside of what? Maybe bringing in Ditka when they did in the 80s and won the Super Bowl. This is going to shape the foundation of their team moving forward. I believe they have a dude in Caleb. They have the quarterback. They need to nurture and develop him so they don't F this up. And who that guy is, I don't know. There's a lot of options out there. But this did happen today on Black Friday, a Black Friday fire sale for the Chicago Bears. Of course, Bears fans. There's a huge sale going on over at Benchwarmer Shop. 30% off today with code DevilMagic. If you are a sad nature animal today, Benchwarmer Shop through the weekend, 30% off. Biggest sale of the year we do. Code DevilMagic. Link in the description. Check it out. Thank you, Stefan. They should have left him in Detroit. Appreciate you getting the Cursed Kitty shirt today. And I am feeling a little better. And we are believers here in Denver. Things are going better with Bo Nix. Things are going a little bit better with Jaden Daniels. And the Bears need to get things right for Caleb. Where's my screen? Where's my Twitter? There it is. Okay, so yeah, ESPN's got it. Breaking news. Offensive coordinator Thomas Brown. He is moving into the interim role for Chicago. And we've seen the offense and Caleb, I think, play better under Thomas Brown. But that's his second promotion pretty quickly. How he manages this team for the rest of the season, don't know. But it was pretty clear that Eberflus had lost the locker room. I think the responses from a lot of the Bears players after that loss, they were horrified. And the vibes inside the locker room, tone indicated something might happen. There's not a lot of football left, but once that happens, best to move on. Best to move on. And it's not about saving this season. It's about seeing if you can salvage Caleb's development for the rest of this season. It's about evaluating where they go next. Ryan Poles, the Bears general manager, he relieved Eberflus of his duties today. So it is notable that Ryan Poles is still the general manager for the Chicago Bears for the time being. And oddly, Eberflus gave his press conference this morning, right? That was kind of weird. That was a little crazy. Gives his press conference, says he expects to be coaching against the 49ers next week. Then they fire him. Usually you want to do that before the press conference. Some are saying it was the press conference that actually got him fired finally. But after all the mistakes, I think the lack of accountability from Eberflus, the lackadaisical attitude from him, from Caleb, all led to this. And it is the first time that Chicago's done this midseason, right? It's out of the norm for them. But we did a video about the Bears already. And they've done this for the third time, where they drafted a rookie quarterback, kept the current coaching staff, and then fired the current coaching staff after the first year with the rookie. That's usually a recipe for disaster. It's been a disaster over the last 6 weeks for Chicago. And now they just got to rectify that. I don't know who they're Coleman saying the players were in revolt. That might be a little, no, maybe that's accurate. Maybe that's 100% accurate. They were in the process of revolting, and this was the only way to stop it. 14-32 record. Where's this? I had one. Oh, wait, hold on. Eberflus record. Here it is. In one-score games. This is bad. This stings, okay? And this basically came to a pinnacle on Thursday, on Thanksgiving. Losing another one-score game. And they did it in just the most inept fashion, right? With the game management. But 5-19 in one-score games. Oh, that sucks for Bears fans. You're so close that many times, and you lose it every time. For a while, that was a narrative with the Chargers, right? The Chargers losing a bunch of one-score games. And usually, when you're losing one-score games, it's kind of like you're on the precipice of becoming a good football team. A bad football team gets better, but they keep losing close one-score games. I think that also happened with the Lions the first year Dan Campbell was there, right? Where, they're not bad. Their record kind of sucks, but they're not bad. The Bears, if you're doing that with the coach in his third or fourth year, however long Eberflus has been there, that's a bad sign. And this is such a stat that's telling of a head coach who's not getting it done, in my opinion. It's not being able to close out games. And I think that's what you see from really good head coaches, right? It's about game management, one part of that. But it's also about having your team well prepared on every level to win close games. The way the Kansas City Chiefs continue to do every single week this season. It is because Andy Reid has that entire team prepared to play. It's because Patrick Mahomes does all of the little things correctly, on top of being a great quarterback. And if you can't do that consistently, if you're a team who digs themselves into a hole, which the Bears did in this game, they played like absolute ass in the first half against the Lions. Like, if they played a respectable first half, they didn't get their first down converted until the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Lions were outgaining them 200 plus yards to 50. It was such a poor performance in that first half. That kind of got lost because of how insanely that game ended. But they didn't look like a prepared football team going into that game. So those are all the issues. I know Bears fans would love, Ben Johnson. You kind of want an offensive coach, right? But it feels like the Bears need like a Mike Vrabel or a Bill Belichick. The caveats with those guys, how are they going to get the right offensive coordinator in place to develop Caleb Williams? I don't know. Bears fan here, let's fucking go. Yeah, Bears fans are relieved. It's never good if you're relieved, when your coach gets fired. A day after a holiday, too. That happened to Hackett with the Broncos. It was after Christmas. He got canned. So after Thanksgiving, Eberflus goes. There's some similarities there for sure. Also, don't forget, today's episode is sponsored by Underdog. Use my code That'sGood if you're going to sign up and play Underdog. Great fantasy, daily fantasy, weekly fantasy matches. I post my pick'ems every week here on YouTube and on Twitter. Oh, close to 100 of you signed up yesterday. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, supporting this channel. You know the deal. If we get 10,000 signups this season with Underdog, they owe me $1 million. And you guys fucking showed up yesterday. Let's keep that trend going. Link in the description. Let me get through some of these super chats here. I buy the Bears bench warmer shirt and I get my wish. There you go. It happens. It happens. Earlier, you talked about Halo. Which one is your favorite? I don't know. It's hard. Halo 2 is such a classic. I like the new one where I can play. I just like playing multiplayer. I just like playing multiplayer and beating people and also getting my ass handed to me. Yes, Christmas came early for Bears fans. Congratulations, Chicago. I thought we were getting trolled. We are free. Yes. Why do you think the Bears need Mike Vrabel? I think he's a good head coach. I think he gets his team prepared to play football. I think he makes tough, good football teams. And I think the offensive line, when Vrabel was there as well, played a lot better for Tennessee. I just like him. We were there about this time last year, Bears fans, with Brandon Staley. Okay, Chargers had Staley. Yeah, I feel the weird mixture of pain and hope all at the same time you guys are dealing with right now. Yeah, Chargers fans understand the Bears. And it can change quickly, Chicago. I know there's like this tormented franchise. Things will never be okay in Chicago type mentality. But it can change quickly with the right head coach. Yes. Ownership still very much part of the problem in Chicago. I don't know if I don't know where to put Ryan Poles in terms of GM rankings. I think he's built a good football team in terms of talent. I don't know if he can build offensive lines. That's a question. But you need owner, GM, head coach, quarterback. You need those four. You really need those four to be good. The Bears are a good head coach away, I think, from being competitive. Yeah, Bears do need to address their O-line. Bears should hire Gus Bradley because hiring a Colts defensive coordinator definitely didn't go bad last time. There you go. More pain for you, Chicago. Yes. I love that everybody just enjoy the freedom for the rest of the season and wait for that sweet, sweet coach hiring and hope your team doesn't mess it up. Yeah, see, I don't know if Belichick would play for Chicago or coach for Chicago. It would be intriguing. I don't know if Caleb's a good fit for Belichick either. I don't know if those two jive. I really don't. Yeah. He's a decent defensive play caller. Call Ben Johnson. Like Poles. So, yeah, I think Poles, good head coach. Caleb, Bears will be okay. It's that simple. Yeah, the Lions did help usher in your new head coaching era, Chicago. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's a good head coach though. Yeah, the Bengals are losing. The Bengals are blowing it in a different way as well with those 1 score losses. The Bengals offense is good. Their problem's pretty clear that it's defense. Made a comment about how the Bears look like the Chiefs in the second half, just marching down the field no matter what. And then, yeah, it's about finishing games. Chicago hasn't been able to do that at all this year. After this, Poles probably won't pick another first-timer for head coach. Yeah, and the Broncos were in that situation last year, right? They hired Hackett. We were going to go the opposite direction. That's why they traded for Sean Payton. You want a guy who knows how to do this shit. And if it's a first-time head coach, you have no idea how they actually manage games, right? If you're looking at Vrabel, if you're looking at Belichick, those guys, they know how to manage a football game on top of having their team prepared. At that point, it's about that head coach and the offensive coordinator that you bring in to develop Caleb. Oh, yeah. So things changed for Detroit after that. Dan Campbell, though, first-time head coach. It can be a first-time head coach. You just got to know it's that dude. You got to know it's that dude. Yes. New coach, promising quarterback. And that's got to be the most exciting part if you're a Bears fan. Within the chaos, you've seen Caleb put it together in all of these losses. Not complete games from Caleb Williams. Not complete games, but he got his team in position to win those games. In this last one, he helped fuck up as well. I'm not trying to take away from that. Best day for the Bears since they won the Super Bowl. Dang, that's a low bar, but might be. It is a fire sale at Hallis Hall. Yeah, there's Big Cat's tweet. This is an instant freezing cold take.
Like I said, I'm just going to be working on finishing up this game, doing a good job of evaluating that, our after action report like we always do, and then I'll be working into San Francisco. Again, those are conversations.
Oops. Yeah. Working into San Francisco. Business as usual. Not quite. They could. Matt Patricia would be that. That would be a hilarious hire. Matt Patricia or Adam Gase. I challenge your own timeout call. I challenge it. They slapped a beard on him in the offseason and tried to convince us that he wasn't booty. Bring back Matt Nagy. I know. We barely missed this one. And I said that I what's the point of firing Matt Eberflus, this late? But they did it, and it's the right move. I was wrong. Wow. Stevie Wonder saw it coming. Everyone can dog on my quarterback one for painting his nails, but that dude is tougher than he's gotten smoked a lot in the NFL and stands right back up. He can take a hit. I don't think anybody's questioning Caleb's toughness on the field. But yeah, that's the thing. If you paint your nails as an NFL quarterback, you just got to be fucking perfect. You can't give people something to come after you for and not be the best. If Patrick Mahomes did that shit, everybody would be doing it right now. You got to deliver, or else it's not that it's bad or a wrong. Who cares that he does it? But if you give the media, the fans, anything to come after you for, as small as that is stupid. My toenails are painted right now because my 4-year-old painted them. It's not an issue. But if you do that and then you're losing games the way Caleb did, you're just inviting it. You're inviting that criticism. Bears fired Lovey 75 and 160. That is poor coaching made possible by poor ownership. Yeah, it's the ownership issue. Which again, in our Chicago Bears episode, we get a deep dive on all their problems. If you want, go check that out. But this, not a surprise that they moved on from Eberflus. It is unprecedented for the Chicago Bears to do so. And I really hope Chicago just finds the right head coach moving forward for this team. They're in a tough division. Every team is good except the Bears right now. If they can be competitive, that is going to be the gauntlet that kind of the NFC or the AFC North's had the last few years. So, appreciate you guys. Wanted to get this live stream up as quickly as possible. Thank you for the super chats. Don't forget Underdog, Benchwarmer Shop, Black Friday sale, code Devil Magic. I'm not showing you my feet. That's a $1,000 super chat for feet, guys. $1,000 super chat. Anyway, best of luck to you, Chicago. I hope you fixed it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Good night and good luck.